Agrarian theology. See, theology is a very important discipline that tells people God wants this. Okay? God wants you to eat only vegetables. If God wants people to eat. God wants you to eat only fish. Immediately, wow, that is good. God wants us to eat fish. So they eat fish. That's why we make theology. But always references from the Bible. So we base ourselves from the Bible and teach people this is what God wants, this is what God doesn't want. That is theology. See here some of the examples. Crusades were the bad theology. You will study about crusades later on in church history. The Pope taught them it is God's will that Europeans go and fight against the Muslim people, kill them all, and save the holy places in the Holy Land. So they all went and fought almost 8 crusades to kill the Muslims. Muslims also killed Christians, thousands and thousands. September 11, 2001, Osama bin Laden taught those 19 or 20 terrorists that God wants you to go and hijack those planes and go and hit the World Trade Center. Go and dash against the building. God wants. And after dashing, you will go to heaven directly and you will get 75 virgins and you can have sex with them and God will be seeing that you are having sex and you enjoy life. So that is how bad theology was taught and everybody was ready to do that because God wanted to do it. But Mahatma Gandhi, good. He taught good theology, soulful, satyagraha. He was a satyagrahi. So he taught that this Swadeshi, Swaraj and Sarvodaya, they are good principles. It is the ethical based. So ethics also can teach you like theology. So he relied on more ethics than God. Martin Luther King Jr. in America, civil rights movement, proponent in America. So he was the black American, white, fighting for black people because white people were controlling and exploiting the black people. So he started the movement and at last, Barack Obama, a black man, became the president of America. So he was a pastor actually. Martin Luther King was a Protestant pastor. So he made good theology. So that led to the liberation of people. Pope Francis also trying to teach about environmental ethics, a good theology, so that we can have benefits later on. So Agrarian theology is nothing but coming back to the land of milk and honey. Because many people run away, they don't want agriculture, but come back to the land. In every generation, God is calling His people, come back to the land. Does it sound familiar to you? Does it feel familiar to you? Come back to the land when I say. Where do you hear those words? Huh? Where? Old Testament man. Even the biblical stories, the people, God called, come, I will give you the land. I will give you the land which flows with milk and honey. So that's why I told you, every generation, God is calling His people to the land. So in this generation, He is still calling you, come, I will show you the land where you do agriculture. Understand me? So that is what it means, come back to the land of milk and honey. So we are going to regrow our agrarian roots. Actually, didn't I say that God gave only one work for humans? Till it and keep it. So that is what regrow our agrarian roots in order to produce the golden age of food security. If you eat its fruit, you are sure to die. Genesis 2:17. Where can we buy bread for these people to eat? John 6:5. Feed my sheep. Even the Food and Agriculture Organization in Italy, the motto you can see on the building, Fiat Panis, which translates as, let there be bread. Even Jesus' mission was feeding the people. See, the last words Jesus said in the Gospel of St. John were, feed my sheep. So that's a very, very good lesson for us. How to regrow our agrarian roots? Get some land first. Land means it's not 1 acre, 2 acre. You can get one pot full of sand. Alright? You can start agriculture today itself. Go outside, get a pot, bring it to your window, keep it. Every day you grow something like herbs, food you grow. Forget about the flowers. You are not William Wordsworth. You are not a Kannadasan or a Bairamuthu. Just grow food. Small tomatoes, exotic small vegetables. Grow in your own mud pots. If you grow in your window itself, that's enough to cook the food for the lunch. Understand? You grow herb, you grow bindi, you grow katrika, you grow chilies, you grow other vegetables, and you bring them and then give to the kitchen. They will cook and give it to you, organic. Probably you should start in those lines. Get some land, pots. Buy, the first is get some land. Second is buy from agrarians. You have to buy those seeds and plants from organic farmers. Agrarians means those who do agriculture. They have the seeds, nice seeds. Get from them. The third, invest locally. Slow money, community supported agriculture, conservation, capital fund, etc., etc. That means you are investing locally. The abundance of food you can sell here in the local markets. Let other people also eat. So, and also you can buy from the local market if you are not producing. Don't go in the big market. You organize some farmers in the village, tell him to provide everything every day, and he will give you the best vegetables grown organically. And only one thing, he has to bring the vegetable and give it to you, or you go and get them every day. So that is investing locally. The fourth one is support legal exceptions. That means you support, for example, GST, you have to pay tax to the government, but in a farmer's market you don't pay any tax. Alright? So that is, government should support legal exemptions. They should not charge, they should not tax, there's no GST for food. Actually for food and dress, they are very basic things. So no government should charge, but Indian government is so bad, they charge everything. Actually even in America, food and clothes they don't charge. In Western world, food and dresses, they don't, no GST. But in our country it is like that, what to do? Anyway, you find out, regrow our agrarian roots means get some land, that's the main thing, and then organic agriculture. It is local agriculture. Don't bring vegetables from foreign countries. Don't go from Bangalore and you put it, no, local vegetables. Local. What you grow in Khammam area, that is the thing. Buy from agrarian. No invasive plants and vegetables, no. Invasive is dangerous. Local. Okay. Wonderful. It is called agrarianism. In Wikipedia it is available. So these are the resources I am giving you. Agrarianism. Okay. History of agrarianism, types of agrarianism. So all that you can read from the Agrarian socialism, Japatismo, that is a Japanese word, Maoism. Don't become a Maoist, Maoism. Okay, this is the first chapter. It is called phase 1. The phase 1, you will get the article. Okay? The first phase, we are discussing about the agricultural revolutions. How we damaged agriculture. How we destroyed the ecosystem. That is what we are discussing. See, first agriculture was the human vocation designed by God. And there was one farmer from America, his name was George Washington, a black man. Every day he prays to God, tell me, Creator, what the peanut was made for. Peanut means groundnuts. He was a big groundnut farmer. Every day he asked God, why did you create peanuts? Teach me. Then he invented 300 varieties of peanut food. 300 varieties, a big inventor of peanut food. So that is what he tells. Every day you ask God and God will teach you how to do agriculture. You know why? Because God was the first farmer who cultivated Garden of Eden. Every plant he cultivated, every fruit and every vegetable, every nut, even humans he has cultivated. Humans were God's crop. So that's what it says. He has PhD in agriculture, God. So he will teach you. That is the first lesson you have to learn. You see, and then came the sustenance farming. Actually, God given you, till it and keep it. But it has become a business agriculture in 1960s. Green Revolution. We put fertilizer. Yesterday, didn't I read a quote from, what is that? Pierre Proudhon. Pierre Proudhon, one quote, no? The farmers, they are impatient with the soil. They prostitute it. Didn't I read that? Or you forgotten? Okay, that is what we ended up. So, the sustenance farming became business. Then agriculture, the most endangered and dangerous profession. Why did I write that? What is endangered? Endangered means nobody wants to do farming. Everybody wants to become priests, teachers, doctors, engineers. No farm. That is why it's endangered. And then, dangerous profession. Why did I put that? Because fertilizer, pesticide. The agriculture is the largest producing of poisonous gases in the atmosphere. So after all, farmers are no more saints. They are sinners. They are the largest polluters. And water depletion, who does? Farming. Farmers, they exhaust all the resources of the earth because of business agriculture. If we were doing sustenance agriculture, it would have been sustainable, but now it is unsustainable. And then comes Christian religious rationale. You know why? Rationale means like a theology. You know why all this evil happens? Because there was no theology. That's why we sell land, we put fertilizer, industrial revolution came, agrarian revolution came, everything the land we cut trees and we don't give rest and we go for genetically modified crops. You know why? Because there is no theology. If there was theology, popes and cardinals and bishops would have been the first one to stop in the beginning of industrial revolution. Even the Greek, they would have told no. Even globalization, no. Even the farm bill in India, Pope would have spoken right now. India, no, that's not possible. You shouldn't do that. Everything church would have been supporting the farmers. Today, farmers strike, Pope doesn't talk anything. If there was agrarian theology, Pope would have given a reference in Rome. In India, farmers are on the strike. Nothing came. Because there was no theology. So if there's a theology, nobody will sell the land. Nobody will abandon the village. They will remain Swadeshi, Swadeshi, Swadeshi. That's it. So that is the benefit of Agrarian theology. 2000 years ago they should have made it. Because they didn't make it, because for them agriculture is, they don't think agriculture is a good job. They think only doctor, engineer, priest, they are the valuable jobs. Actually, agriculture was invented by God. All the other jobs are invented by some psychopath human. Some mental human invented all that. And we are running after a mental human, abandoning God's mandate. So I think we need to come back to the land. Then, that is Agrarian theology actually. Christian religious rationale means a doctrine that would defend agriculture and agriculturalists. Agricultural lessons from the first farmer. Who is the first farmer? God himself. So he will teach you. So sabbatical rest to the land, worker and the animals. So the last one. Okay, the second chapter, that's a phase 2, the golden age of food security. That is what very important. So the second chapter is completely about renewal. Renewal. The first chapter is about abuse. This is renewal. So you have bold cultural revolution, new bold green revolution. Pope Francis is talking in paragraph number 114. We have to go for a bold cultural revolution against industrial revolution and the green revolution or sustainable agriculture. That is the word Pope uses in Laudato Si. 30 paragraphs I have identified, I have given also here. You can read them. So sustainable agriculture, that is what Pope calls it. The first one is permaculture, that means permanent agriculture. That means organic farms. You don't bring anything from foreign countries, don't put it. It's a permanent. The waste becomes the fertilizer. Nambadwar, one famous organic farmer, he has invented a beautiful poem. Adi Kattila, Nadu Matila, Ni Uttila. See the poem of beautiful. He takes the example of a rice crop and he calls it Adi. Adi means bottom. So when we cut it, bottom remains in the land, Kattila. Okay? Adi Kattila becomes the manure of the land. Nadu Matila. Why Kormo? This is the hay in the Nadu. Matila in the bull. Nuni is the rice. Nuni Uttila. So you are taking to home. Everything is being recycled again and again. Adikatula and Matula, Nuni Uttila. Even that Nuni, when you take the shell out of the rice, it comes to the bulls or it comes to the land. It's a circular model of production. That is permanent agriculture. Then comes horticulture. You know very well, Andhra is famous for horticulture, cultivating gardens, fruits and vegetables and flowers. They cultivate enormous amount of stuff in Andhra. That is good and bad is there, but still you should know. Polyculture means different kinds of crops, not one crop. One crop is dangerous. You bring many crops. Our ancestors did the same thing, Manavari Pailu. Our ancestors always had Adipattam Telindai last month. So they put groundnut, sorghum, lentils, beans and not chili. Chili won't, they won't put chili. This is the Manavari Pailu, where is chili? So this Andhra people are sick people, man. They always chili, they dream chili. Maybe in Andhra they put chili, I don't know. So this is the polycropping. Monocropping means rice. Monocropping. Wheat. No. You see, in polycropping you get money every day. Every day something will give you money. And also, there is no input of anything. Manavari Pailu, there is no water input, there is no chemical input. Everything is natural. God is feeding. God, the first farmer is doing the irrigation for you. So everything is grown freely. And nutritious, healthy, everything is organic, it's a money problem. So that is the polyculture. And genetically modified technology. So today is good, bad, I don't know. Pope thinks it's good and bad. Nobody is sure about it. You read and find out. Then seed selection. It's very important seeds. We should save all seeds. Saving humans is enough. We have done 2000 years saving humans. Now ditch the project and go and save some seeds. They are at least useful for the future generation. These are not at all useful for the future generation. So waste. Go and save at least seeds. That's a good job. That is the new evangelization for you. Then aquaculture. Aquaculture is fish. Andhra is famous for that. Famous for that. And animal husbandry. Raising animals. And also killing animals is very important because Abrahamic religions love eating meat. Okay? But you have to kill them humanely. That is the very important. Halal. Halal. You should kill an animal without pain. It's very tasty. No break for you, just will continue. So, killing an animal is very important. But in our Indian culture, everybody knows. When we kill, no sound, no poor creatures, they undergo such a torture. That is sad. We should invent a machine, at least heralds a good machine. We invent a machine which can kill a pig instantaneously like a gun and kill a bull instantaneously. And then like a chicken, you take chicken, put the thing, finished. No pain, nothing is there. The chicken also very happy to lay down his own life for you. Kadavettal is the best. In Tamil we call it cutting a goat, kadavettal. That is the best way to kill all animals. That is our ancestors practiced with wisdom. You know, they bring a goat, they give a bath first. The goat thinks, wow, I am an important, maybe I am a bridegroom. He thinks, Kada, I am a bridegroom. I'm going to get married, he says. And then they come around, they put the manjal also. Ah, I am really a bridegroom. They are putting saffron on me. And then he comes to the bath and saffron, beautifully dressed. And then they put the garland. Oh, I am the husband. Wow. And then he eats the garland. And as he comes down, he eats, enjoys. That is the ultimate ecstasy. He is in contemplation. He is in a piece of heaven of its own. He walks around and he comes and he feels so happy and his feelings are so full and he wants to spill the feelings outside. He does that. Because water choke, no, he is putting the thing in the water and splashes. That is the time. He doesn't even know. Yeah. The spilling the water and the spilling the blood is the same moment. He does that. Actually, that is the expression of his own joy to the fullest. So in orgasm, he goes. Everlasting happiness is there. That is the everlasting happiness. So cut it, head is there, torso is here. He doesn't feel pain, nothing. The meat tastes excellent. When you kill an animal, when you cut it, that meat is the tastiest meat in the world. Instead of boom, boom, boom. What a dirty people we are. Imagine if we cut you like that, how do you feel? How do you feel? So this is very important. Animal husbandry, we should know that to kill an animal ethically, ethical killing, that is halal. Very important that. So anyway, in Agrarian Theology there are so many other gatherings in the forest, like tribal people in northern part of India, a lot of gathering going on, reaping and etc. Coolie, our people. Everybody has agrarian theological experience in our country. I would say almost 100% of the people are agrarian in India. So we require agrarian theology. It is a must. Because our people, we kept them 2000 years in the waiting. And in the parish, present time there is no proper rain, too much rain. drought and crops failure, and then you cut the crop and you don't get a decent crop. So in this kind of situations, when our farmers faced with setbacks, what can a parish priest say? Then he says, Mariology let us discuss, ecclesiology, crusades let us talk about it. What type of person are you? So you should have the knowledge of agrarian theology. Immediately identify a text from the Bible and tell the people, okay, this rain, 2-3 years no rain, be patient. 4th year, the Lord will give 4 times the rain. And it doesn't grow, Father. Don't worry, next year God will give you double the crop. All the texts are available from the Bible. So if we had done agrarian theology in the beginning, we could have stopped those 3 lakhs of people from suicide, committing suicide in India between 7 to 2019 or something. 3 lakhs of people committed suicide because of the setbacks they encountered in the agricultural sector. Our people keep on dying. Madhya Pradesh leads. They are the topmost farmers committed suicide. So now you understand why we study agrarian theology. You understand? So this is a small introduction I gave you. This is enough for you, and you are going to read and learn, and you can educate yourself. And when you become parish priest, when there is trouble among farmers, now you know, call them, make them all the farmers sit down and give them agrarian. It's all right. The Lord is with you at this time. This is what He says from the Bible. Come on, hang on. Don't do anything bad. And everything will be given. You know the book of Job? The Lord takes everything from the Job, but at last He gives double, isn't it? He gives everything and He blesses him. So that is the kind of stories you will tell to our farmers. So that is agrarian theology. Now I will give you only 5 minutes of